So Robbie, our first setback of the season here away at Mickleover, how do you assess that performance?
I thought the lads give me everything, like they always do. They worked so hard, they created numerous chances. We started the game so well, could have been 2 up. We weren't. It's a case of missed opportunities again when we're on top. Then their first shot on target, they scored, and then they had 2 or 3 chances, and if they'd have gone 2 or 3-0 up, I think it would have been deserved. And then at half time we made the change. I thought we were far too open down the sides first half, unlike us. And at times like that you need to pull your wide players in to make a 5, because it's without the ball. But I'm not going to be critical of that group. We're 13 points clear. They've worked, give me everything. They're relentless. Credit Mickleover for Mickleover to put in a performance like that. Credit them, the manager, the staff. And let's be fair. The game could have been 8-all. They created numerous chances as well, but we were very, very open tonight. So something I'll have to have a look at going into the weekend at Workington. You've seen the atmosphere, brilliant crowd for them. But we've got to learn from that. I've got to learn as a young manager. Maybe I need to think. Away from home, do we go back to a back 4? 1 up. So me and my staff will have a think, but we can't be that open. Listen, if they'd have scored 7, I think it would have been a fair reflection, but we could have scored 10. It was a brilliant game to watch for the neutral, over 700 here for them. But that group are magnificent. I couldn't be prouder of them, the way they pushed, the way they try to get that equaliser. It's a squad game. I thought subs done well when they come on and made an impact. But it was going to happen. Now it's important that we bounce back, and we're still in a great position. So, yeah, it's train Thursday and go to Workington.
You touched on our shape, particularly. Obviously the first half we started with a 3 at the back, changed to a 4 at half time. What was the thought process? Was it because we were so open in wide areas?
No, we didn't. What we did, so we stayed the same shape. So at half time, I just wanted the wide players to come back. Listen, JJ's been magnificent and he's a brilliant player. But at times when you stay high, like we do at home, because we have all the ball, but in transition, it was in transition where we suffered, and the ball's down the sides and we were so open. But when we started the team we did, it's hard to revert to a back 4. It would have mean James going to a left back or somebody else. So we thought, let's get in a half time, and then we changed the wide players because Sean and Kenj will go back towards their own goal a lot more. That's not saying JJ or Duff's don't, but then Duff's went into that 10 position. I thought James in a 6. Danny was fine in there, but I just think now we have to look at it. We try to go for it, max up at the end. Hit the woodwork 5 times, I think we did. The keepers had an unbelievable game. And let's be fair, I keep saying it, we could have conceded 7. I'm always honest. I think a draw would have been fair. I think their manager will say that as well, the amount of times we've hit the woodwork. But they've scored 2 goals, we've scored 1. It's our second defeat of the season, first in the league. And credit them. Listen, for them to put in a performance like that, considering they've lost 6 in a row, they deserve so much credit. It would have taken an unbelievable performance to beat us, and they've just had an unbelievable performance. And well done to them, credit them. But we bounced back, we're in a great position. The group in there, I wouldn't change any of them. It's 1 defeat in the league and we go again. So listen, we look forward to Workington away. They had a good win tonight, but we just can't be that open away from home.
You touched briefly on the fact that the ball just wouldn't go in the back of the net in the second half, but does it disappoint you somewhat that we were quite wasteful at times, particularly in that second half?
Final ball, we work at all the amount of times we got in down the sides. Final ball, hitting the first man over the bar. We need to be better. We keep working and working and working on it. And when we've won away from home by the odd goal, and Max has saved us at times. Tonight, our defence and Max couldn't pull us out of it. We need, when we're that much on top in the opening 15 minutes, you need to put the ball in the net. We can't keep creating that many chances. And tonight, when you miss them, you'll get punished at a time in the season. And they scored 2 goals, 2 deserved goals. And I keep saying it, they could have had a lot more, but so could we. And again, I was proud of the way they kept going, the performance. and we reassess and we go again Saturday. That's all we can do.
As you mentioned, we go against Saturday, Workington away, a team we've had a number of battles with over the years.
And now it's character. Everybody looking at that, it will give the team's followers a lift. They'll watch that and think, how come that's the platform Mickleover give other teams to watch and say, how do they beat us? But again, if we take our chances, the game should be 2 or 3 with the opening 15 minutes. We can't keep missing that many chances. And at times, if you keep missing that many chances, you'll get punished. But listen, I'm going to give them the massive credit. Don Amott, who's I know very well, and his wife Mary, here this evening, give us a great welcome. It's a fantastic football club, and they deserve all the credit tonight. Their management, their players, they give everything, and the whole club deserve a huge pat on the back. And if they can perform like that every week, they'll stay up, no doubt about it.